My Facebook. All right, welcome to the next episode of Next2Flex Sports Podcast. I'm your host, DMVD Nice. Got the fellas here. Another round. Talk some NBA, a little bit NFL, some fantasy. Hey, they ain't throwing a little soccer today, but let's go around the round table. Introduce yourself. Starting with you up top. Come on, Bezel.
Yo, I'm Bezel, producer of the show. I'm here to talk some sports with y'all. Glad to see y'all again for another week. Let's get it.
Yo, it's J.O. Lifeblood. You know how I go. Talk some sports with you scumbags for one more week. I'm good.
What up? It's old. Ready to talk sports and make some sense of all this.
This Kev. I'm here to talk some summertime sports, which is some fun stuff.
There you go. Hey, so far summertime sports ain't been too bad. We got a lot going on these days, so even more when the Olympics start up. Hey, but let's start off with this NBA free agency. It's been a lot of movement going on so far. Some big moves so far. Who do y'all think won free agency so far? Is a team that actually won? You think it's actually put over the top with the move they made? Who y'all got? Come on, O. I know you're a big NBA guy. I want you to start this thing off right.
Who I think won free agency? I mean, it's still going on. It's kind of hard to say. I mean, you know, the Philly pickup looks good on paper. You know, Paul George. You know, do I think that? I mean, who's the second best team in the East now? Philly or New York? You know what I mean? That's the question now. I think Philly. I mean, the three look good, but they need some kind of bench or something. So we need to see what they pick up. I mean, right now all they got is Kelly Oubre. So Knicks picking up Mikal Bridges is huge, you know, and re-signing OG. They gave up a lot to get it. Probably sold their whole future, but we'll see. I mean, you do all that does that put them over Boston? I don't know. I'll let somebody else jump in on that.
It makes them match up with Boston better. I don't know if it puts them over the top though. I would think
It's a compelling thing. I mean, it's compelling. It makes it a better shot, but I don't know if it does. If it does the over the top thing, I'm not sure. What are they gonna do with Randall? Are they gonna get rid of him or I mean, can he stay on the floor? I don't know, man. I like the move though, but I don't know.
The move had to be made. I mean, that was the right move. Like the Knicks got money to spend, they need to throw it around.
They're gonna lose the big man, the big white boy, man. They're gonna lose him.
Oh yeah, he signed with somebody else.
He signed with OKC. Harkins sounds a big loss.
That's gonna suck. That's
a good pickup.
That's a real good pickup. That's a sneaky pickup for OKC. Because they already got a good young team. Get a good veteran. Get a veteran rebounder who can move the ball.
Somebody else, or am I tripping? OKC. Is that all they picked
somebody
up?
else too? Nah, they picked up somebody else too. I'm trying to think. Let me research.
What about the Wizards getting Valanciunas, man? What about that?
Jonas? I like it.
I like Valanciunas.
Yeah,
actually, a veteran with the young kids. Maybe he'll teach the young group something. You know, they got a young roster. They gotta get some veterans that kind of solidify things. So
I like that roster. Yeah. I like what they doing over there. I
do too.
He's gonna be an asset anyway. I mean, their line they
probably get moved. That's true.
You know,
they didn't pay him much.
Somebody gonna have to score. Somebody go out the door.
We got the French Towers. We all right.
Yeah,
Nah,
you're right.
okay.
French Towers.
Mm-hmm.
So can anybody knock? So can anybody knock off? So can anybody knock off Boston right now? Right now, with the moves, and you see anybody knocking off Boston? You think that's to be determined? What you think? Can anybody knock them off?
I think Dallas got better. I think if Clay healthy, I think that's going to be a dangerous situation over there.
That's the if thing. I mean, Dallas played deep. They flew around the ball. I'm not sure Clay has that in him anymore, but
Yeah, they don't need more than that though. I mean, look at their roster.
You think Clay made them better than Boston?
No, I think they
not better than Boston. Not better than Boston.
No, I didn't say that. I didn't say it made them better than Boston. I just think they got better. I think they got a little better.
Yes, they got better. Yes, they improved.
I mean,
they need another score.
And then, like, people were predicting them to beat Boston. So,
yeah, I think that was
yeah. I think if with Clay being if he's healthy, I know he's not what he used to be. I think if healthy though, I think they'll be all right.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, Tim Hardaway Jr.
Well, he didn't play a lot last year, so I'm not sure. They didn't care about him, man.
I'm just saying.
Hardaway is gone. Junior, come on, Hardaway Jr.
I got that, but I mean, he's a shooter. Clay's a shooter. It's like they swapped out to me.
I mean, he's an upgrade. Although he's older, I mean, he's better than Tim Hardaway.
Yeah, I get that. I'm just saying, like right now, at this point, like is he that much better than what they had? Like at this point, that's what I'm saying. Like, I know we don't play on clout. We don't.
He
play
still
on
can
clout.
drop buckets.
You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't on clout. So I mean, he's a Hall of Famer, but is that going to help them next year? That much more. I mean, just that much more.
You average 18?
Huh?
You average 18.
Who Hardaway Jr.
Yeah, I mean,
okay.
No,
he did.
No. Come on, Clay.
Right,
Clay.
Oh, Clay. I was about to say, like, what the?
Yeah, he was.
He did average 18. You're right. That's good. I mean, they still need a bench though. They still need somebody to come on the bench. Like, they still got some stuff they need to do, but it's a good pickup. I like it. I really like it.
All right. So with all these moves,
he's always gonna be able to shoot.
Yeah. So with all these moves, like what's left for LeBron? I mean, who's left? Who's gonna come out there and play with him?
Before you move on to that, you think that's right? How they didn't pay Clay? They paid They paid Draymond. They paid.
Of course.
They even paid Poole and didn't trade him. You think that's wrong?
But I thought
he's been paid. He's been paid though. He shouldn't have deserved a big contract.
2 years and $40 million or something like that, 30 million.
Yeah, just 2 years though. That's it. Just 2 years. Everybody's got 100 million.
48? 2 years, 48 million, or 2 years? I can't remember.
Everybody's got 100 million. Everybody's got 100.
But wasn't he coming off the bench at the end of the year? I mean, how much you gonna pay? He wasn't a starter no more. I mean, and he was coming off the bench.
What?
He lost his starting position.
No, he didn't lose it. They were moving around trying different things, but
I mean, it's past his time, man. I mean, he went to the best.
He averaged 18. He averaged 18, man. I mean, that's not.
Yeah, that's not bad.
He averaged 18, but if he was 18,
I think he was like top 12 in 3-point shooting too. I mean, he ain't washed up.
He
still can play, but for that team, I think they seen him at a higher level, man. This is not the same Clay from years before, so.
But
can you pay him that much?
They didn't pay him though. Is it fucked up?
Yes, it's fucked up.
No,
remember, this was a trade. He asked to go, so they had to work a trade out. It's not like he wasn't free agency, so they actually had to sign and trade him for him to move.
No.
So they allow him to choose where he wanted to go. He wasn't a free agent.
They didn't want to give him a contract. Yeah, he was a free agent.
But they allow him to choose where he wanted to go. They still had to sign and trade him. He wasn't like a free agent where he could just, I mean, they could have held his rights.
They did that to help him out, but they didn't want to give him his money. They didn't want to resign.
But they shouldn't. I mean, he's what's you going to get for the amount? I mean, you can't offer him the same contract or a long-term deal at his age and how injuries.
We talking about from what they've done and they paid everybody else. Is it fucked up they didn't pay him?
He got his money before. But he got his money before though. I mean, he's not like this is like his second or third contract. I mean, he got his money before. Not like he just is.
Did he really though? Like, what was his other
No,
contract?
he didn't. No, he didn't. He didn't.
Yeah,
He never got a big contract.
I don't think he did.
Everybody else got their 100 million. All them dudes got their 100 million.
Curry got 200 million, and Draymond got 200 million, and I don't think Clay got a contract, man. Go ahead and look it up. I can't do it right now, but please look it up. I don't think Clay got that big contract.
Let me look it up.
Yeah, I don't think he did either.
But yeah, but I want y'all to remember stuff like this when you see players holding out and ask for
agree.
remember shit like this, yo.
Yep,
remember shit like this. When y'all call players selfish and not loyal.
Oh nah, I'm always with the players.
We never. I don't think we've ever been on.
He's been making 30 million since 2020. So I mean 30, 35, 37, 40, and 20, 43. So I mean he's made his money. Like, come on now. So,
what was the contract he signed?
What's that got to do with him signing a new contract, man? You think he want to hear that?
But he doesn't deserve a new one. He doesn't deserve a new one. He's past his prime. At least for them, he doesn't. I mean, I don't think he deserves a new one.
Dallas thought he deserved a nice little chunk of money.
I mean, I kind of agree with you, Darius. I mean, but that's how the league is. You know what I mean? It's like, what have you done for me? What can you do now? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I think that's what I said. I said Clay signed a 5-year, $189 million contract to Golden State Warriors. So I mean, he got his money.
Okay, I forgot about that.
But they all got their second contract though. They all did.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So he did get his money. You saying he didn't? He did. Got his money. It was a long time ago. This was the second one. This is after his rookie deal, right?
Yeah, I'm talking about the second contract, the real one.
This would be the third. This would be the third one. This would be the third that he's getting right now.
We don't count the rookie because that's already set up.
Well, I got a question there, real quick. So, I mean, why did he choose Dallas over Lakers or Orlando? That's what's kind of bumming around in my head.
I would say structure. I mean, Lakers is unproven right now. You got a rookie coach. LeBron wants to be part head coach. I mean, you got stability right now. I mean, he knows what his role going to be going to Dallas. He got two ball handlers already. He's going to be spotted up. I mean, he knows his role.
Dallas is by far the best team out of those.
Dallas went to the final.
Okay, fair enough. I thought Orlando should have been a good spot for him too, though.
But they already got KCP.
I missed that.
They did sign KCP.
I don't know if they were still, but yeah.
But I'm sure he probably would chose to play. I would rather play with Luka than play with the kids and young kids in Orlando. I mean, Orlando got a good young team.
Luka young too.
Luka and Kyrie. That's a better choice for me.
I don't know. Those a lot. That's a lot of dribbling.
And a lot of to stay
a lot
sane.
of dribbling between them two. I don't know. Them Orlando kids look like they pass that ball around a little bit. they just be whoop, whoop, whoop. You know what I mean? They move it though. Maybe they move too fast for Clay.
He can't keep up.
He like, man, you know what? All I gotta do is stand in the corner, let them dudes dribble out the shot clock and pass it to me.
Okay, so I get it.
So who's left? Who's left for the Lakers? I mean, you got DeRozan. Who else is left as a free agent that's worth it?
I like DeMar. I love DeMar. Like that dude.
Would he fit in? He's not really a shooter like that. He's a scorer, but he's like a. Is he a good fit?
That dude is a bucket. He's a bucket. That's what they need. They need scoring. It's fine. Yeah.
I agree. Some of the consistent is what they need.
Yeah, they say he played 92% of his games since he's been in the league. Some shit like that. Like, that's crazy. He plays. Oh, wow. He's on the floor and he scores. So that's what they need. They need to start there. Shooter or not, they need to start there.
Valanciunas like that too.
He the mid-range king. He a mid-range king too. Like mid-range is just his mid-range is great. So I mean, that'd be a good choice. It'd be a good choice if the Lakers can get him.
What about,
there's not much left.
What about Chris Paul in San Antonio? Chris Paul, San Antonio. That's interesting.
I don't know, man. End of his career and mentorship, maybe mentor Victor? I mean, he gonna win. How much you gonna win out
No,
there?
he mentoring Castle. They're at the Castle, right?
I guess he ain't trying to win the championship no more.
He had no choice.
Man, he's done.
He had no choice. You know, like
He's done. He's done on that.
He was cut. He wasn't like traded. He was cut, right?
They said the Bulls offered Golden State Zach LaVine for Chris Paul and Wiggins, and Golden State said no.
Really? Really?
Nobody wants Zach. Nobody wants Zach though.
For Wiggins and Chris Paul. And
I would take that. Am I tripping?
Yeah.
Well, I guess the thing is, LaVine got like 4 more years on his contract. And
that's why they don't want him. Okay.
I think Wiggins got a couple years too, but yeah, something like that. Yeah, I'm surprised. I'm surprised Golden State didn't take that.
Yeah, I'd have taken that.
And it kind of fit in line with their plans of trying to get a little bit younger and still compete.
What y'all think about Dinwiddie? Yeah, I think Dinwiddie, he had a bad year, but he's out there.
Nah, I mean, he's veteran. He's probably a veteran minimum player right now. Yeah, he's a veteran minimum player right now.
The Lakers and somebody
might go to Philly. Philly could use him.
The Lakers was interested in him too.
They're not.
I don't think he's relevant.
So Philly would be a good choice because like right now, Philly's contending and they could use another body that can play.
Yeah.
Lakers, they
don't have to give them big minutes, right?
They need to. Lakers probably need to just like start trading away some pieces.
they had no choice. I mean, everyone opted in their contract, so no one opted out. So I mean, they got to make moves.
Would you opt out? Shit, D'Lo opted into like 37 million or some shit. Like, yeah, give me that.
Everybody,
it's only like it's like 18, I think, something like that. 18.7.
But D'Lo, I thought it was more than that. I thought it was like 30 million. I could be wrong though. But I know one thing. He ain't gonna get whatever he opted in for. He ain't getting that much anywhere else, so he might as well.
Yeah, that was smart, man. That's smart.
That's like what's that year? Omar? It was Anthony Carter. He the dude I hate from he was Miami. That fool he just missed the deadline to sign a extension.
No, yeah, I remember that.
It was a lot of money, and then he ended up signing for like the veterans minimum. I hated that.
Could you imagine that, yo? Like, oh my god!
But he paid his agent, gave him money.
So I think I bought into it with Omar saying, "But you hate that dude." He kept saying that, so I was like, "Yeah, I probably do." Every time he had the ball, I was like, "Man, get the ball out of his hands."
Miami always got dudes like that, though.
Yeah.
All right, fellas. All right, let's talk some. Before we go on to other topics, let's go talk some NFL, man. We got NFL training camp 2 weeks away. I mean, well, you know, it's almost football time. Y'all start researching for the fantasy drafts yet? I mean, it's almost that time. Like, come on now. All right.
Wait to see who gets hurt.
So, what y'all most what y'all want to see? Like coming up this season, who are players or matchups, or what do y'all want to see come up this training camp? I know it's early.
I'm gonna be honest, yo. I think I saw something today. I don't know if it's true or not. I saw something because I couldn't check the source, but I saw something today that said CeeDee Lamb may request a trade if Dallas don't give him the contract he wants. I don't know where it came from, but I did see it. It might have came from social media. I don't know, but I don't know the source. But
Dallas got some. They got some problems.
I know he do want a new. Actually, I want to see what happened with their contract situation. Period.
Yeah, exactly.
They got to pay.
This is the NFL, man. You gonna get your ass on the field eventually. You can't do shit about it.
That's true. That's true. You right about that.
NFL, man. They watching too many NBA players.
Right, getting paid.
Yeah. They think they got some freedom. They think no. They're gonna find your ass till you show up and then franchise you.
Only few people can miss some game checks.
Oh, but you know what? Dak had I meant to say his last contract. He got a clause with about the franchise tag and everything. So next year he's gonna be a straight out free agent if they don't sign him.
If they don't sign him, yeah.
Yeah, I think they
got 50 million cap hit.
You said if they don't sign him, he's gonna be a free agent.
Yeah, I think they can't franchise. That's what I mean. I think that's in this clause in this contract. They can't franchise him.
Honestly, I think this is make or break. I think if he don't perform, they just gonna let him go. I don't even think.
Yeah, I believe too. I agree with you.
I mean, but he has performed though. He has performed.
Exactly. His numbers are comparable to Patrick Mahomes. You can't blame that last loss on him. That last loss against Green Bay
actually a little bit better, especially interceptions.
You don't have to blame it on him, but are you gonna pay top quarterback money and you still ain't getting no results?
That's true.
I
That's
don't
true.
know. But you're right though. I mean, he put up numbers, so I don't know.
It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be a tough one. I don't know what else, man.
I mean, I'm excited to see what Jaden Daniels is going to do. I mean, it's early. I will hope we can get you can come Brandon. You can come play with him, but that ain't gonna happen.
I don't like
that would be nice. That would be nice.
I don't like the push to get Ayuk here. I don't like that. I don't want my quarterback playing with his boy. I don't want that. You need to concentrate on getting better. I don't want you concentrating on getting Ayuk to the team. I don't want that. I don't like it. I hate it. I hate it.
Come on, man.
I absolutely hate it. I want you playing with your boy and trying to force him the ball. I don't want none of that, man. Like, learn the playbook, do your thing, get some credibility first, and then start pulling people to your team. But I don't like him, the whole Ayuk and him thing. I don't like it at all.
When is the last time that worked? When somebody had to
right? It doesn't work in football. Like, no, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. No.
I mean, you can say AJ Brown and the quarterback and Philly. They were boys, and you know what's name got them to get traded to Philly. I mean, they know each other since high school.
Joey Burrow seemed to be fine.
They didn't go to the
Burrow, when they drafted Chase, college teammates. You know, I mean, that was a draft. He couldn't.
That's way different. They set records. That's way different.
He already got some chemistry with T. Higgins though. T. Higgins had a good year before he got hurt, so he already had some. It ain't like he had to.
But you saying friends or players, former players, teaming up again, and that's a good one. That's a good one. I mean,
but that ain't
the same though. That's apples and oranges. It ain't the same.
Ain't got no experience with nobody.
Jaden wasn't doing great. Sorry, go ahead, Joe. I'm sorry.
He ain't even played yet. Jaden ain't even played yet. What I'm saying is, Burrow had a year. Get acclimated already, even though a year was cut short. He was throwing to T. Higgins and what's the other dude? I forgot his name.
Boyd.
Third receiver, Boyd. Yeah, he was throwing. Yeah. In fact, Boyd was doing real well that year until Burrow got hurt. What I'm saying is,
y'all said
he already had his feet, got his feet wet already.
Yeah, but y'all asked the question was, when have somebody been successful doing that? So it's like rare situations. If you want to keep it on that kind of status,
it's definitely a rare situation.
Yeah, it is. It's but the thing is, at the end of the day, it's still his boy. He coming from college with his boy, and he goddamn did all right. So, hey.
Yeah, I just think it's a different situation. I understand what Kevin's saying. He trying to say he's a rookie, so he's trying to get his. He might try to force the ball to him, trying to get comfortable because he's comfortable already with Ayuk. So I think that's basically what you're saying, right, Kevin?
I mean, when you want to make him comfortable,
exactly. I mean, you want a security blanket. I mean, you still want to. You want a security blanket.
Let him up for as much success as possible, right?
I understand that. I get what you're saying, but I don't want him. I don't want Terry.
Dawson is not proven.
We still got other weapons. I mean, you add you to his current. Go ahead.
He didn't play that well with Ayuk. Like his stats weren't great at Arizona State. They were okay, but it wasn't Joe Burrow and Chase. Like no. Concentrate on getting better.
Here's the thing: you're putting a competent veteran around him. This man.
That's his boy, though. Like, no.
How many yards did Ayuk have? Like 1,300 yards?
49ers ain't trading. 49ers ain't trading.
Exactly.
You said competent. Well, I mean, Terry's a competent veteran too. So I mean,
yeah, maybe.
I'm just saying, like, I don't want Terry streaking down the sideline because Brandon gonna be somewhere,
right?
Throwing 10 yards down the field and a hook route, and Terry over there
streaking down the sideline.
I mean, oh man, I think Ayuk will be an upgrade, and you want to make him. That's for the coach to figure out. You feel what I'm saying? To get this man to keep his man go.
Stafford and what you call it? As soon as Megatron retired, had a better year because he was passing to more people.
49ers ain't trading, man.
They definitely not.
Well, I don't know. I don't think they want to pay him, to be honest. Well, yeah. I don't want him to come here.
He still got another year. He still got his last year. So it's either
don't let him come here. Let him just go to another NFC East team and
yes.
And be
on that.
Yes. Wow.
Right about that.
And even if they do trade him, I mean, who says they gonna trade him to us? They got the power to do that too, so it doesn't really matter. He can stay where he want. With like O said, this ain't basketball. You can't force your way anywhere. Not in football.
With some draft picks and some money, you can make some moves.
What's the next topic?
All right. So all right, since nobody done their research yet on football, I ain't gonna say top 5. Let's say who's your top 2. If you were to draft, if you had number 1, number 2 position, who you gonna draft this year? I mean, usually it's Chris McCaffrey. You know, who's number 1?
Fantasy?
Your fantasy. Yeah. If you had number 1, number 2 pick, who's number 1? Austin Eckler. Come on now.
What type of league is it? What type of league is it?
PPR.
Austin Eckler, he gonna be returning kicks and everything.
Who's overall number 1 this year? Who's overall number 1 this year? Because last year overall number 1 was Justin Jefferson. He got hurt. Is he? Who is it this year?
I mean, I think as long as McCaffrey's still standing right now, he's number 1 to me. Like he's the main focal point of that offense, and they're a good team. Like
I agree with that. Like he can run.
I don't know.
I like CD Lamb.
That's fine too.
I was gonna say CD too.
1,700 yards, right?
He had 135 catches or some shit like that. So yeah, right. PBR, that's amazing.
And he has no number 2. He has no number 2. Who's the number 2 out there? Don't really have one.
Who? If he goes back, yo, he getting a rock 85% of the time.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going number 1, McCaffrey, number 2, Ezekiel Elliott. Boom.
Oh man,
I like CD. I do.
You like Zeke?
CD.
Oh,
CD. I agree with that. CD. I agree with that. But Tyreek too. Don't sleep on Tyreek. He had a monster year.
I don't know.
2,000.
The receivers are hard for me.
It's so many though. Like it's so many of those, man. Like
yeah,
but it's not a lot of studs though. I mean, the top. A few who can carry a fine.
You got at least 5 or 6 that
5 or 6. That's it.
I mean, I get it, but they all going in the first round. But number 1, that's hard for me to do.
I mean, I'd rather take a wide receiver because running backs, man, they get hurt so easy.
Yeah, Yeah, you can't do
McCaffrey. How many times people have drafted McCaffrey and he was
out like last year?
But besides that, like for real, way more times.
Last year he got hurt a little bit.
Yeah, way more times the running back that you pick, he go out. Way more times.
Yeah,
they get.
Go ahead, pick Derrick Henry for us, man. Go ahead, man.
I wouldn't. I like I stand on CD. I stand on CD.
Nah, I agree.
Boy. We know where I go pick first.
All right, we start doing your research. Draft is starting soon. In a few weeks.
Crazy. Yeah, right. About
around the corner. Start doing our research. Exactly.
That's scary.
All right, let's get off. All right, we're going to talk about soccer. This is lightly, just because it's a new topic we haven't talked about before. The men's knocked out in their home country in the Copa.
That's crazy.
Hosting also That's ridiculous. And they're hosting World Cup in 2 years.
That don't happen, man. Like,
yeah, exactly. You got to take advantage of that. You the host country. You know, you can't.
And still didn't make it. Like, that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
On so many levels.
So I know soccer is not our number one sport in U.S., but what needs to be done to actually compete against these other countries?
Get some better soccer players.
Better what?
Get some better soccer players.
Some better ones.
I mean, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this, yo. The U.S. losing to Europe, nobody gives a fuck. First of all, you know,
that's the problem.
They've been trying to convince us that the USA is getting better since that little nigga Freddie Adu and who's the bald head nigga that was a goalie? Who's he? Man, they've been trying to convince us for years that USA is getting better.
They have been getting better, man. No, stop it. They have been getting better.
but the results aren't there yet, though. The results are not there.
We keep losing. We keep losing the countries the size of PG County, man.
That don't matter. That don't matter. Like, no, they've definitely gotten better. You know, like I understand what you're saying. You're right. No one.
They man. They suck.
Them
man.
countries, it's just easier to find the talent. So they're
right there.
The best athletes.
Everybody come down to the rec center.
The best athletes in this country play football and basketball. So I don't know what we're working with there, man. It's like all the best athletes play other sports, man. We don't even play that shit anymore. So, well, we never did really. But
maybe got better.
All I can say is who gives a fuck. No, they get a new coach every other year, man.
Well,
here's the problem with that. Here's the problem with that. So not to say only Hispanics will ever play soccer, but there are plenty of soccer playing people in this country. Plenty.
It is.
Plenty. Yeah. So to me, it's more of a commitment to get better than a population of players, because there's plenty of fantastic soccer players here.
Yeah, but the best athletes don't play soccer. They play football and basketball.
So here's the difference.
Go ahead.
So here's the difference. Here's the difference between U.S. and other countries in soccer. They have development programs for soccer, which is the same thing we do have in the U.S. But over there, it's free. They sponsor all their players for free. Here, travel is like basketball. You got to pay. You got to have a certain status. It's not free, and it's not in a hood where you can just come. You have to have money to play soccer and travel and stuff like that. Over there, they have a whole program. They put money into the sport.
It's about a commitment.
They don't do here in the United. It's a commitment, exactly, and that goes from years back until they start doing that here, where you don't have to pay like shit. My son, he played rec. If I want to put travel, I mean, each kid is like $1,000 plus the hotels, plus travel, plus tournament fees.
You said how much?
Everyone can't pay that.
You said how much? $1,000 what?
Just to enter. No, the season. It's like $1,500, maybe $1,500. But then you got include, travel, hotel, flights. Nah, man.
1,500. No.
Yeah, I don't. I think the best athletes.
I gotta feel right now it's free for me to practice. No bug.
They said for the coach though, man. They want the coach fired.
They're gonna fire him. Oh yeah, he's gonna be fired.
They keep getting new coaches, man. They keep getting new coaches.
Yeah. They calling for a new coach.
He's been there for a while. He's been there for a while, but he ain't won shit.
How long
he ain't won nothing. Though.
Yeah.
Who's the coach now? I don't know the coach name. Who's the coach?
Isn't it Greg Berhalter?
Yeah, Berhalter. Yep, exactly.
Okay. But again, it's a commitment. It's not a problem with the population of players. It's the commitment. Like if MLS, if DC United, whatever, would get academies and get kids in the academies for free, like Darius is saying, you can build from the ground up. But you can't do that here. Everything costs money.
I agree with that. Actually, yeah. I agree with that.
They do have academy. My buddy plays in one. Yeah.
And if you did stuff like that, you might could pull some athletes away from other stuff, just because. Yeah. And just because, like, younger kids, they start to moms and especially single moms and stuff, they start to put them away from football because of because of the contact now. Because of the contact with football early, you know what I'm saying? So you can get them started at early. You know, you can pull, like I said, if you get some programs like that, you can actually pull some kids.
Yes, football numbers are going down, so it's a lot of parents looking at other sports.
Especially early. They get them later. Like now a lot of the programs get them later. They don't have a lot of little ones all the time, so it's hard to find them little ones games now. So you might get pulled some of them, you know.
I will say, you said football numbers going down, but I think with them shifting the flag football and making an Olympic sport, it's about to go back up, at least for flag, just because in a few years. We'll see how it goes. I mean,
can't go pro
it's getting bigger. They starting a lot more TV coverage, a lot more national flag championships. I mean, and the Olympics coming up in 4 years.
Yeah, so
it's gonna be huge.
I've played on a nationally ranked flag football team. Joey's playing on team.
Me too.
You know, like we've done that. Like it's I don't know. I'm not sure I'm not sure the following.
But with it being the Olympics, though, and going worldwide, you have other countries now playing their own leagues and playing a worldwide in the Olympics. It's going to have more popularity.
I think it's just like now, it's just going to pull girls more into the sport than it does most of the fellas. Because a lot of the girls they waiting because they love football. And they have no other.
Right.
Like that flag, they love that flag. Oh boy,
they starting high school teams now for girls.
Yeah, they starting high school.
I know.
Teams, yeah.
That is pretty tight. That is pretty nice.
They had a clinic for that jump either at Wise or Flowers, I think, about a month ago for girls. No, at I'm for Silicon Valley. They had a jump for girls to learn and come out there. They said they had about 300 girls or some shit like that out there.
John's daughter is playing at BCC. So I mean, they.
That's the jump. That's what I think flag football is doing. More women out, more girls to play the sport.
You say you was at a clinic?
No.
Is that what you said?
I said,
is that what you said?
Valley had a clinic.
I just said you was at a clinic again. Getting some more of that ointment.
Nah, I got enough.
On that note, let's just go ahead.
Got enough.
What you gotta do, man?
Yeah, got enough for the rest of the day. I'm cool.
Let's change it up. That's all the sports for today. Let's change it up a little. Let's talk a little latest news. What's going on? I guess you got the video for the Rick Ross joint.
Is that Rick Ross?
Nah, it's in security. It's in security.
They sound so hard.
What?
What's up, dog? You're in our fucking city. What's up? What's up? Every day I'm hustling. Every day. What's up, nigga? Every day. You're the best in our fucking city, nigga. What's up?
Every day I'm hustling.
Wait. What is
Rick Ross got the hell on.
Yeah, anybody right there want to fight? Nah.
But they had other clips. They had Rick Ross retreating, and 50 came on there with trolls and stuff. Yeah, he was retreating.
So BZ, get a backstory on why the whole started. So you get a backstory.
So what happened was Rick Ross, they performed in Canada, was it Vancouver or whatever, and then they came out and they had your boy Kendrick's
song. Yep.
Yeah. So the Canadians came up on them and they swung on Rick. So big dude tried to jump in it, but it's a couple of videos. One of the dudes, Rick Ross boys, they got knocked out. Then Rick Ross retreated, but they were screaming, y'all in our hood now, Canada, Canadians, what's up? Stuff like that. And they chin checked him, Rick did get swung on. I couldn't tell if he got hit or not, but yeah, he got swung on. So basically, he went up there and then he was playing, still poking the bear. And Drake's fans, quote unquote, ran up on him and just started beating up everybody.
They did that because they played a Drake diss song.
Yeah, well, it was like
Yep.
That's the prevailing win, but that's not like fact. I'm saying like the people saying that, but that sounds ridiculous. It's the number one song in the fucking country. Everybody plays it. So
listen, man.
But that's disrespecting the artists in Canada. I mean, it's basically
it's number 3 song in Canada. Get out of here.
Wait a minute. But you're not hearing. Listen. There's an actual video where I will send it to y'all because the video was that y'all to see the first part of the video. I wasn't gonna post all of them. But the actual video has Rick Ross and had the music playing. When they were walking out and stuff like that, it actually had them confronting them. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And they ran up on them. I mean, it actually was like music playing. Hold on, Love Jones said really was there performing, and they was in attendance. Yeah, that's what he said. Yeah, Love Jones said yeah. I'll post it. But anyway, I'll play the video later on to y'all. But yeah, it was he had the music playing and they ran up on him. They was like, "What's up? What's up?" You know what I mean? We Canada, something shit, and then they started swinging on him. Swung on Ross first. Yeah.
Sound like the Canadian fans like Drake, Korean Morning Drake.
I mean, Canadians got hood just like US. I mean, they got their own culture and all shit going on out there.
They
just
done
like
more
else,
than
so
rap beef than
you disrespecting them. I mean, they have as long as nobody's shooting. I mean, shit, fist fight. You can do what you want to do. As long as nobody
Ross need to give him security.
So we saying,
well, big dude tried.
So what are we saying? It started because of the song or not?
Yeah,
I mean, it might.
That's what the rumor is. That's what the rumor's saying.
Yeah, that's what rumor is.
Yeah, that's some dumb shit right there.
I told you the fans care more about Drake than Drake do.
Well, my problem was in all the clips is white dudes and saying nigga and shit, and Drake liking it or whatever is just doubling down what K Dot was saying about him. So it's like
it was a black dude mixed in with the white crowd. They thought it was a white dude, but it was a black dude mixed in the crowd with the white dudes.
One black dude.
Okay.
What does that mean for him?
Right.
What does that mean for him?
It's all done.
I mean, it's interesting. Ross probably need new security if two niggas got knocked.
Beef it up.
Yeah.
I mean,
exactly.
no matter how big a security guy is, it was 10-on-1. You're gonna lose. Like
I know that's why I say you need to get
more than one. You gotta get more than one.
He need to get more than just.
It still matter 40-on-4.
Hey,
still lose. Like,
he need to get more than just Sasquatch over there because Sasquatch
need to go get Fruity and Go Go. Them the best security guys, Fruity and Go Go.
Man, they were outnumbered a lot though. They were outnumbered.
Yeah, that's true too. Because Big Man was getting pounded by like 3 dudes.
Yeah, but I mean, it's different parts of the video.
He was taking that shit though. He was taking that shit.
Yeah, he was woozy. He was woozy.
He was eating it. He was eating that shit.
He got up. Yeah,
eating that shit. Hey.
Whoa.
It's something to be said for being able to take a punch, yo.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, he took about 20 of
them.
Yeah.
They were on him like some bumblebees.
He got up though. He just got up. Niggas ain't knock him out and shit.
Yeah.
That's true.
He got up.
It's all silver lining, man. Silver lining.
Yeah, it was a little rough. It was a little rough. I mean, yeah, it was a little rough for Ricky that night. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean,
I mean, shit.
Yeah, I mean, if I would have posted a video with him retreating, yeah, that time.
I mean, of course he's gonna retreat. That was stupid to stay in there. Like, what the hell?
Yeah. No, the way it was retreating and 50 came in, when 50 come in and stuff like that. It was
man.
He always coming. He always put the gas in the fire, man.
50 always he take it to another level, man.
He was all
right. Let's talk. All right, let's go on to the next topic. Everybody watch BT Wars on the weekend. You got some likes, dislikes.
Yeah,
Usher's
absolutely.
speech.
I didn't watch.
So
But his speech was censored. Why?
I don't
Yeah,
know
what
if it
he
was they
say that
saying
was
it was they saying it was a microphone malfunction, but I think he was cursing. Basically, he was cursing on live TV. You know, he was saying everything. I mean, he just control. You know, that's his, I guess he was like, hey, I'm gonna let it out.
Who's this?
So,
Who did that?
Usher, he got the
Oh,
lifetime achievement
He said,
award.
"Fuck it, I'm gonna let it burn," huh?
I
Exactly.
mean, I listened to it. I ain't hear nothing crazy. I mean, he did say motherfucker a couple times.
He
I
was
thought he
he was
might
saying
have
a couple
said
things.
something crazy. I thought he might have said something crazy, but he ain't said nothing.
Nah, it was just curses,
Okay.
man. It wasn't that bad. But I thought the wars was, it's ratchet, but it is what it is. Got some the
I
artists
think
these
Shit,
days.
what about Kiki Palmer in that joint? She killed that shit. You see
She
Kiki
did her thing.
performing?
yeah.
Yeah, man. Hey, damn, she just had a baby too, didn't she?
I mean, Kiki did well. I think
Damn,
Yeah,
she looked
a
good,
couple
man.
years ago,
being,
year two ago,
being
maybe.
real. I
Oh, I
mean,
ain't know it was that
I
long.
posted
I ain't
something
know it was
like
that long.
I mean,
being
it was still
real,
like that long ago, but you know.
Oh,
like
let B speak. Where B?
from the
My
awards
bad.
for the perspective of the whole thing. I think it was pretty cool. I mean, Taraji had some flops, but she had some great moments too that night. I mean, with her performing and stuff, that was pretty cool with Kendrick, with the Kendrick joint on. Also her speaking about voting and stuff like that. That was good. I
Yeah.
liked I
that was
like
needed.
huh?
So that was needed. Yes.
Yeah, she wanted to speak on that. She basically like, you need to start before the presidency, and voting with the people that holding account on your seats. You know what I mean? And whatchamacallit, talking about I like Will Smith. People had something to say about that, but I think that was a good performance. Um, Sexy Red, man, like the girl, they taking over. I mean, people could say what they want, but she all over the place right now. And I mean, no, not every rapper gonna bar you down and give you bars what we want to hear, but she doing her thing, Glorilla. She doing her thing. You feel what I'm saying? Like the women, they doing their thing,
Yeah.
Meg look real good on the joint. Let me see what else. You know, Usher did deserve that lifetime achievement. Um, what's his name? Your boy, what was it? Gambino got up there. He did his little talking, and that was pretty cool. Um, what else?
Childish?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Um,
he started
Oh
off.
yeah, I
I
saw it.
found it was funny.
He sang
It,
pretty
it was
good too.
yeah.
huh?
I found it was
Yeah.
weird. There was more women singing than guys. That was all
Yeah.
women except for Childish. It was like, man,
I really like
And the man
Lauren joint. I really like Lauren joint, Lauren, and then bringing out YG.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
That
was
was good. That
so
was
dope.
good.
I really like that.
Fuji's was good.
And then Wyclef coming out, you know what I mean? But bringing her son out, and then she rapped some of her old stuff. That was cool. I couldn't get over her outfit, but she really did. I really liked her performance, man. I really did like her, and
Yeah.
like I said, it made me think back to the Fugees, and I had a question like, y'all, like the Fugees, do you think they were underrated? Like, I mean, I know they didn't have a lot of body of work, but they were one of the best groups I've dog in
They
this
were,
music.
I don't think they were underrated. It's just underachieved. I mean, they had so much potential
Yeah.
to do so much more. You know what I'm
I,
saying?
I
Everybody
like that.
respected their music. It's just they just didn't reach their potential because they couldn't keep it together as a group.
Yeah,
Dude,
and
Yeah.
real quick, look about
I
Fuji. So
agree with that.
you saw where my room was in Maryland, right? Or maybe you didn't know, but my room was on.
yeah. I just frequent y'all.
Yeah. So my room was on the corner like of the street by a stop sign. My freshman year, every car that went by for at least the entire freshman year, every car that stop sign was playing Fuji's. Every single car. I couldn't
Yeah.
not hear the Fuji's, yo. So they were definitely every car. Like it doesn't matter who was in it at the stop sign, they was playing Fuji's, yo. It was insane.
Yeah.
I think, and thinking back on that time and stuff like that, I just think they left so much. I don't say is it so much on the table or so much off the table. I don't know which one to say, but
On the table, they left it on the table.
yeah, I just think like Lauryn Hill, like her herself, like back. I remember coming back here that year. I came back in '99 for a little bit, and we were hanging a lot. and Lauryn Hill album. That her album was, man, it was in DC Live. It was like every other song they was playing was hers.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. But yeah, I really did like the BET Awards. I mean, people could say what they want to, but they held it down. They had some good moments and stuff. It brought back some nostalgia when we used to stay up and watch awards and stuff like that for the most part. But it was pretty cool to see a lot of people there and to see Will Smith come there and do his thing and stuff like that. It was pretty cool.
Yep.
Cool. Yep.
So Will Smith preparing his reputation.
Yeah.
I think he has. And I'm sure y'all see Bad Boys.
Nope.
I didn't get a chance to see it. Everybody said it was great. They said it was great. It was a great movie.
I actually think it was one of their best ones. It was actually pretty good.
Oh, really?
I enjoyed it. Actually, the storyline. I wasn't sure how where can you go next with storyline, but they actually did a good job with storyline. I mean, that's the thing. Yeah. It was impressive.
I wanted to go see the Mad Max shit.
My name Reggie. Motherfucker, you look 30.
Yeah, I wanted to see. I just didn't get a chance to, but everybody
liked it. I think everybody liked it because Reggie did something.
Yeah, when you do go see it, it's actually some pretty good action in that joint. They do a good job, man. They always.
It's just because Reggie did something this time. That's why everybody liked it. He ain't just say that one line and leave the rest of the joint. He actually said 3 lines. And
they said it was a pretty good. But
it was a good movie. I enjoyed it.
Yeah. But after a while, after you start making movies and stuff, it's like, many movies don't make trilogies, you know what I mean, and stuff like that. And what is this? This is like 4. Is this 3 or 4? Number 4. Like after a while, you get tired of movies. I mean, what movies really went on and on? Well, Fast and Furious went on forever. But
well, 4 in like 20-year span though. I mean, this was like a big gap, so it wasn't like it was back to back. So it's like they've been,
That's 20 something. It was like what 90, 98 or 99 first Bad Boys or some shit like that. 96, 97, something like that. The first Bad Boys came out earlier. It's almost 30 years.
But do you look at Will Smith a little differently now?
Yeah, we are.
I'm past that now. I mean,
past it.
I'm not.
Because he smacked that nigga on the
I mean, Chris Rock got paid. Chris Rock got paid. He won a settlement. I mean,
what'd you say, Joe?
I don't care about none of that. I really don't care about it. I really don't. I mean, it was crazy. It was crazy. And don't get me wrong, it was crazy. But like
it was a sucker move for real. It was.
I'm not past it at all.
It was.
Yeah, I'm with Kevin. I'm with Kev, man. It's still something I ain't,
that you can't look at the same.
I'm with Kev on that, man. I'm with Kev. I want to get past it, but it's still something. I don't know. I mean,
everybody have bonehead moments. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Much shit than that, and they didn't been rejuvenated or whatever you want to call it. I mean, I don't care. To be honest with you, I really don't. I mean, it happened. He apologized. It's been years. I really don't. That's just being honest, dog. I don't.
Let me ask y'all this: Have he reached out to that man and apologized? Have he reached out to him? Have he reached out to? I mean, I'm just asking. Have he reached out to?
I mean,
Chris?
I heard he tried to. I think he tried to or has. Yeah, I heard he did.
Here's the thing. I look at Will Smith a little different, but I also look at Chris Rock different too, man. like Bezel, you just said it was a sucker move, but I mean Chris Rock's still a bitch for that. I don't care what you say.
I agree with that. I agree. I mean,
he was stunned. He didn't know what was doing.
What you gonna do? Somebody smack you in your face? You gonna be just sitting there?
On national TV. I mean,
he didn't know how to. He didn't know how to.
He's a professional, man.
I know how.
He's a professional.
I know how to do it.
Yeah, I can't help but to look at him differently. Also, can't help it.
And you smack me in my face. Don't keep where we at. We doing something.
I mean, man, he was trying to be professional. Man, maybe he was just
really
why you say he was trying to be professional? Why you say he was trying to be professional?
Cause man, you can't get in a fight on the fucking Oscars, dude. Like,
but why do you say he was trying to be professional? Why do you think he was trying?
He was professional. He was very professional.
He could have took it a whole nother way on live TV.
Yeah, and that made it much more.
What could he have done? What we have done? What could he have done?
Even if he would have hit him back, they would have broke it up before it would have got crazy.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
it looked horrible. Like, no, he did the right thing, man. No, you don't engage in that.
He didn't do anything though. He didn't.
And
do
that's the right thing in that
That's
situation.
the right thing. That's what Kevin's saying. That's the right thing.
That's not doing
I get
it.
it. I get it. It's the Oscars. I get it. I get that. I'm just saying. I don't know if I would have done the right thing.
That's fair.
He didn't do anything.
That's
though.
all I'm saying, dog. I don't know if I would have done the right thing.
The right thing was not doing anything.
Yeah, the right thing.
There
is
you
not
go.
doing
There you
anything.
go.
I mean,
There you go.
That don't make no sense to me.
Exactly. That's why we don't host the Oscars. Because I'm gonna tell you, as soon as I saw that nigga walking up, I'm like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
The fact
I lost all my religion.
that he just stood.
All my religion.
The fact that he just stood there, yo. Man, you ain't got no religion. What the hell are you talking about? You don't have no damn religion. All his religion gone.
No, that's me, man. That's me. I don't have no religion.
What the hell you talking about, Joe? You don't have no damn religion.
What's wrong with you, man? Dog, don't do
You
that.
gonna lose? You done lost your religion.
I
You don't
lost
even
my
have any,
religion.
man.
All right.
But do y'all?
I
Darius,
resent
do you
that.
feel that he did the right thing?
I resent.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
What you said?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. He's
As Darius, do he feel he did the right thing?
yeah. He
But
did the right thing.
What do you mean do the
Come on,
right
man.
thing by just sitting there and getting slapped?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
I
didn't
mean,
do anything.
he could have got ghetto. He could have did something live
No, he
on live
couldn't.
TV,
No, he couldn't,
Uh,
man.
Chris
No, he
Rock.
couldn't. No, he couldn't.
I don't think Chris
or
Rock.
even after the fact. He could have reacted. Because he really didn't talk about it too much. He brought up on stand up.
Oh, he talked about it a lot. He talked about it a lot after the fact.
Well, I
He
mean,
definitely
he was on tour. He probably made a lot of money too from on
Interview.
tour just because of that
He
slap
talked
too.
about it. He talked about it. Interview. He talked about it a lot,
You know,
actually.
he looking like a bitch. He like a bitch to me, man. I
Yeah.
don't care how you say it.
All right.
Did the
All right.
right
Let's
thing.
wrap.
They
Let's
never
let's
do the right thing by just
Man,
sitting
listen.
there getting
First,
slapped.
before we wrap up, real quick, I just want to say congratulations to everybody in the Olympics that made in the trials that made the Olympics, man. That's all I want to say.
Yes.
I think that was
some great.
especially Quincy from Bullis. I'm really glad that the young boy made the 4x4 relay.
That's insane, man.
That's a young
that's
jump.
insane.
It's insane, and
That
it's
is
a young
amazing.
To be
girl.
16 and
It's like
that's
a-
insane.
It's like a 16-year-old on 15 or 16-year-old on a gymnastics jump girl.
That's different though. That's
It is different. That's different. You're right. That's different because that's usually around the time. I'm just saying
Yeah.
because but Simone Biles, which is like on one end of the spectrum for gymnastics, and then the young girl. So I think that's
Yeah.
good. Too. But yeah, Quincy, yes, that's crazy.
That's
Yeah.
He's
At
a
that young
rising
age.
junior. He's a rising
That's
junior.
the fastest young person run that
He
speed.
got
That's
2
what's
years
crazy.
to kill shit. 2.
and
right.
if you watch him run, his form is horrible.
It's oh my god!
His form is horrible.
It's like he's running from somebody.
Whole performance is fast.
Dude,
Once
and
he
he
get the
run
form
like
straight
like
out,
New Balance. He
once he
run in
straighten
New
that down
Balance,
out,
no spikes, and he run with his arms flailing. Like his
Yeah.
form is horrible and running 44 flat. Like this is insane.
once he get that form straightened up, once they really get that form straightened up, it's gonna be ridiculous.
He gonna
He's not even.
he gonna learn so much being on that team, yo. Like it's gonna be insane. Like he gonna learn so
He's
much.
running. His body is not even fully formed. Like he's
Exactly.
such
When he gets strong, get his form together. My goodness.
he looked like he in elementary school. He looked like he looks all of 13 or 14 years old. Like he's a young looking dude. But yeah, once he get that form
How long you gonna talk about his body, man? What's going on here? Yo?
I was waiting for him to say that.
Come on,
Wow.
man.
How long you gonna talk about this young man? That shit
Yeah,
crazy.
what
Y'all
they-
niggas going on and on.
About his
Oh
form.
no.
Crazy.
Yeah, Lord.
Hey, but congratulations,
man.
congratulations. I think it's gonna be amazing. Got a couple more weeks for a start.
Out here.
And Angel Reese was named the All-Star, so I just wanted to.
She got 10 straight
She
double
should-
doubles.
We supposed to
It should be.
start
She
off
should
with
be.
WNBA, but
Yeah,
Darius
we-
is a scumbag.
Yeah, but
I mean, I haven't been. I asked y'all to give some feedback on email, man. You could have
Yeah,
added
he
it in
did.
there.
He did.
I didn't I didn't even know what email was sent.
But I mean, I just
did.
wanted to, we can't disregard that, man, because we really, a lot of us didn't know what she was going to do coming out of college. Like, she got to get better. She didn't have a shot, remember? And all she been doing is balling. She been balling out.
I mean, I knew the rebound. I told you rebound. I knew rebounding would translate. I said that.
Exactly.
I said that. I'm just saying. But no, she had double double. She
Why you
said
laughing,
while we had it. She said the WNBA record.
The rookie record, right?
No, the
She
WNBA
balling.
record.
She balling.
Oh,
Yeah.
10 straight WNBA record. It beat Candace
All
Parker.
star. All star. You know what I mean?
Man, and I like
She's
that.
she's Earth.
I like that Tarzana outfit she came to the game in too.
I ain't seen that one.
Hey, you see that TikTok with the with the game outfits for the Aces?
Yeah. I saw that.
Something else, though.
Yeah.
That shit was something else, boy. But that's only the WNBA though, man. Only the WNBA, because that is a good variety of.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, I thought that was amazing, man. Like just the variety, you know what I mean?
That's the word you're gonna use, okay?
The word is variety.
Variety, man. That's the word. That's a good word.
That was
Hey, look, Kevin, he did the right thing.
He kept it political. Huh?
Hey, man. Hey. Something you like is in there.
I mean, they dress more masculine than the men, so that's fine.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah. Well, only about 3 or 4 of them was dressing masculine. It was just different types of stuff in there, man. That's all.
Look at Kevin's face. He like, I don't know.
Man, I watched that thing. I watched that probably about 37 times.
37.
Yeah, man. In WNBA got about like 2 more weeks.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Now I mean, as far as like,
they break
when
for the
football, when it's when there's football and all this Olympic stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. You saying you're gonna stop watching in 2 weeks?
No, I'm not saying I'm not. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying like, nah, the focus, like people are gonna start shifting their focus. And
of course.
And I would like it to continue with the WNBA.
Unless you like basketball.
Yeah, I mean, no, that's what I'm saying. I would like it to continue, but for the general consensus, people will start shifting their focus. I think so.
When
I
playoffs start,
feel that way.
back up. Wow. We'll see.
Well,
but yeah, you're right.
It's up to us, right? We the media now, man. So that's up to us.
We are the media, right? It's up to us to keep our fans.
Keep the word.
Yeah, see how Darius didn't even start with it. Darius is a scumbag.
I asked you for your feedback. Man.
Wait a minute. What's the joint that went on your boy Stephen A. Smith? Because he was like, you the media, you've been supposed to been talking about the WNBA.
And that was what's the girl named McNutt? Monica McNutt.
When she said
Darius
did the same thing.
He said, for real, Stephen A. You really could have been doing this. He was like, but we talk about it on. She said, no, I'm talking to you personally. I'm talking about your platform, Stephen A. You could have been talking about the WNBA. She was talking
Darius.
to you.
She's talking to you, Darius.
She was talking to you too.
He's talking to me.
You know she's from here, right? Monica McNutt from here, from this area.
She went to Georgetown.
Well, we do give them their props, man. And shout out to that cat from the DMV that started playing that got moved up to the
James Wood.
Yeah, man.
James Wood.
He's like 6'8", 6'7".
James Wood.
Oh, for the Nationals. James Wood.
Nationals. Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying.
First hit. Yeah.
Yeah, the DMV actual I say music, but the sports scene is looking real promising now, with
what's up with my bad. What's up with Dylan Cruz? That wasn't the second pick in the draft last year.
Yeah, Cruz is still he doing his
he's still in AAA, right?
Yeah. But they move him up. It's a farming system. One thing about the baseball thing, the farming system, and it's really good.
But hopefully they go ahead and move these young prospects up and go ahead and start putting them in.
But what I was getting at is as the DMV, the whole sports system, It's looking real good. You got the hockey. They was real active. You got Jaden Daniels over here. You got the prospects that they all traded for Soto. They all played the other night. You got the basketball. I like their draft picks. Like I really do like the Wizards draft pick. I don't know too much about them, but from what I've seen, they made necessary moves, and I really like the draft picks that they made, and I like the acquisition that they made. So I think the DMV, the whole scene is promising right now.
It's shifting. The shift is turning.
Yeah.
But we'll see. We'll see.
Like they got
sucking
real-
for a while.
Stop tripping, man.
Yeah, okay.
All these teams
Okay.
terrible, man. All these
Yeah,
teams
I'm
terrible.
listening to hell,
What the
man. They all gonna
What
suck
the
this
fuck are y'all talking about, yo? All these teams.
What you mean?
terrible.
What you mean? All the teams. The
But they
Caps,
They're
have-
all terrible,
hope.
man. None
The
of them are
Caps were
playoff
terrible.
teams, man.
the Caps was a playoff team,
Yeah,
Barely, I don't count.
and they was the most active in all season. I mean, they did okay.
Yeah,
in
but
the
these
offseason.
teams are terrible. We need to see some results before
Right.
we start.
I said it
Team
looked
horrible, national horrible.
when you
Women's
wait a
horrible.
They're
minute.
all terrible, man. They're all terrible, man.
Stop
I
it.
do.
Wait a minute. Let me get my point
They're all
across.
terrible.
Y'all do
Again,
terrible.
We heard
What
your
I said-
point, man. They terrible though.
Well, but listen,
You gotta
let me
repeat it.
tell my point again. But we're not going to make it an episode
repeat
of
it.
the last show. What I am saying is,
Y'all
it
do.
looked promising. Experts have said it. I said it. I just said that it looks promising. I said with the acquisitions that they're doing, and it looked like they're putting competent people in the right places. And they've been
Exactly.
in
I
the
can agree
Wizards
with
been
that.
in purgatory
Win
for a
some
long
games
time.
first.
We
They
need some
draft
results, man. We need results.
Now they're drafting
We need
early.
Win some games.
You said
We need
what, Kevin?
results.
Win some games.
Yeah, we need
Yeah.
results.
We'll
But-
see.
Fuck all
We'll
that.
see. We'll see.
When I say promising means it's looking good. It's moving up. You feel what I'm saying? And I think so.
It's going the right
Moving in the
direction.
right
It's not
direction.
going
No,
down.
they gotta win
So,
some.
it's going in the right
They gotta
direction.
win some.
I'm tired of winning the offseason, man. Win some games. No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who's
So-
in the off season? As far as what are you talking about? The Nats to win in the all season?
I'm talking about
No,
period.
that was
I'm
an
saying-
off
It
yeah.
means
The
nothing.
Cats
Win a
win in
game.
the off season? We talking about we
Win
just
a
talking
game.
about the Commanders here. They're like the Commanders.
I'm talking about anybody. Like this means
The Wizards don't
nothing.
win in the off
They ain't
season.
won shit.
The
They
Wizards
don't
don't
win.
win
They
in
haven't
the
won
off
shit.
The Wizards don't
Well,
win in the
ain't
off
nobody
season.
winning no offseason.
This is a reset. This is a reset. So
Yeah, that's what
they're
I'm saying. And I
starting. So they're making the right
Too
direction.
early. You
Still
can't
going
judge
down,
it yet. You can't judge
You
it
said
yet.
but you can say that they have better qualified picks from
people and
previous
qualified,
regimes.
and it looks like they have
We
competent
don't even
people.
know. We don't even know. They ain't even got
I
on
know.
the court yet. We don't even know if they're any good.
Listen,
Jaden Daniels could stink. We don't even know yet.
Wow. No, that
Just
sound
saying,
like
we don't know. Let's wait and
see.
see what.
Sound like
No, it's
some
not. Let's wait. We have to wait
I
and see
mean,
if they're good
I'm
before we
waiting
say
to see
they.
too. I'm waiting to see too. I want to see them play, all of them. And
definitely waiting to see them play,
the Wizards pick, like they picked a French dude. You don't know nothing about him. We have no
well, wait a
idea.
minute. You said the Wizards pick. They picked 3 in the first round.
Okay,
Yeah.
the number
They
2
had 3
pick. I'm
picks in
talking
the
about
first round.
the number 2 pick. Okay, who is he?
They had 3. They had 3 good picks in the first round. I think, and we don't
We
know
don't know
how
if
they're
they're
going to
good
play.
yet.
But wait a minute. What
We
I'm
don't know.
saying is they drafted accordingly. You feel what I'm saying? They did the. It
They
looked like
picked the guy number 2 that fell to them because Atlanta didn't want him because he should be number 1 pick, right? And Atlanta passed on him.
And then they traded away a pick, and they traded away, and they got this. They got another pick in the
Right, they got 3 picks. I get it, but I can't sit here and say that they did a great job.
They
Like,
got very young. They got very young, very fast. Very young, very fast.
okay,
They don't
well,
have
win a game, and then I'll
They
say
don't have
that-
horrible contracts. 4 or 5 years ago, they had horrible contracts, upside down contracts. That was hard to get out of.
That was different administration that did that, but okay, but yeah.
Okay, but
No.
and the thing is now, so they look like they put the right people in the right places, and they're making a conscious effort to get better instead of saying we're going to throw money at this person and we're going to get better. We're going to bring this person in, we're going to get better. We're going to do this. It looked like they put competent people in the right places, and they are trying to get better. Actually, putting action behind their words. You understand what I'm saying? They're not just trying to
wins. I want to see wins behind the words, not
yeah, I think so, but I think with you can't say that about the Caps and the Nats. I mean, I said DC Sports as a whole, and I said that with the Caps and the Nats, the Caps was the most aggressive team in the all season, and they made the playoffs. They were getting older. They got younger.
They shouldn't have made it though.
The Nats, they traded. They got rid of the Soto. and they got 3 good players, and you had C.J. Abrams. I mean, wasn't he like the best player in the league?
I understand, but it's still not a playoff team. I understand what you're saying, but
okay, well,
it's a long way to go to say promising. Like, okay, promising is everybody in the bottom half of the league is promising.
Okay, I am Kevin. You
Debbie Downer.
I don't know about that. Exactly.
I'm with
glass full.
Optimism. I got optimism. We all got optimism. We're gonna see the wins come. Just wait.
Just hold on, hope. All right, got it. Keep hope alive.
Stay strong. It's gonna happen. How about we put money on it? Put your money where your mouth is.
I just want to see it. I ain't saying I ain't optimistic, but I can't sit here and
money
call
on
it.
what? Put money on what?
Who put? I don't know.
Amount of wins.
On who? On what?
Start off with Wizards. I mean, start off with the Commanders. They first.
Speaking of money,
I could say they could. I could put money they could win.
I get
500. I can get 8 games. 8 games. 500.
I give them 9 and 10 wins.
9.
Speaking of money,
I say 9 games at the most.
Speaking of money, side note: Bobby Bonilla is still getting paid by the Mets.
Yes, he is.
A lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
They still got like 6 years to go or some shit like that.
Isn't that crazy? I love it.
Oh wow.
That's all I wanted to say. Bobby Bonilla getting paid.
Yeah, just be optimistic and be faithful. I mean, not faithful, but hopeful.
Let them
You're a Ravens fan. I don't want you to talk about DC teams.
The management is different. The management.
We shall see. How about that?
I think so.
All right.
All right. Y'all be good, man.
Until next time. Until next time.
Where's my outro? Where's my theme music?
Flex, match your flex.
I just